Hi everyone, my name is Elgin and welcome back to another project review. Today we are diving into one of Singapore's most vibrant lifestyle enclaves, Holland Village. Known for its upscale yet laid-back vibes, Holland Village is popular with locals and expats to chill out during the weekends. And now we have a brand new launch here, which is Skye at Holland. One reason for the strong interest in Skye at Holland is because the land price is pretty close to that of Alta in Clementi, which is in the OCR region. So a two-tier jump from the OCR to the CCR is just $35 more expensive in terms of land costs. Alta sold 65% of its units at an average price of $2,537 per square foot during its launch weekend. But it is unlikely for Skye at Holland to launch at similar pricing because it is in a much better location and the finishings for CCR projects tend to be more premium than those in the OCR. So the big question is it worth buying or should you give it a miss? Let's find out. So here are some project details on Skye at Holland. This is the last GLS plot in Holland Village. It is developed by UOL, CapitaLand, Singapore Land and Keng Leong, all top-tier developers. TOP is expected in the first quarter of 2029. There will be 666 units, a mix of 2 to 4 bedrooms with 370 units of 2-bedders consisting 55% and the 3 and 4 bedders making up the balance with 296 units or 45%. It is 5 minutes walk to Holland Village MRT next to One Holland Village Mall with F&B, lifestyle and pet-friendly spaces. So Skye at Holland is not within 1 km to Henry Park Primary School, but within 2 kilometers you'll find strong options like Nanhua Primary School, Pei Tong Primary School, Fairfield Methodist, NUS and several tertiary institutions. Now Skye at Holland will feature two 40-story towers with a 4 levels car park, 2 basement levels and 2 levels will be above ground. The car park will also feature a brown perforated steel that will wrap around the car park to give it a sleek and modern look. There will also be 50 lifestyle facilities that will be spread across 3 levels, but there is no tennis court and no pickleball court in Skye at Holland. So let's take a quick look at the facilities. Skye at Holland will have 2 premium facing options. One is towards the GCB landed enclave. This is northwest facing orientation. It's unblocked views, but it comes with afternoon sun. The other facing will be towards Holland Village. This will also be unblocked if you clear a certain level. This will be the southeast facing and this will only have the morning sun. The appliances and sanitary fittings will come from premium brands like Vizuk, Libra, Hans Grohe, Laufen, Jessie and Blanco. There will be higher-end fittings for the 4 and 5 bedders such as the marble flooring for the living area and timber flooring for the bedrooms. Now, in order to set aside any emotional buying, let's evaluate Skye at Holland using a logical and rational approach using our 8-step checklist under our Safe Property Move framework. The first factor is supply and demand. In terms of new supply, Skye at Holland is the last GLS land plot in Holland Village, and any future new developments will have to come from en-bloc sales. So if you want to be near lifestyle amenities, 6 minutes walk to MRT, and live in a brand new development with efficient floor plans, then you might want to seriously consider Skye at Holland. The nearest and upcoming new launch in District 10 will be at Holland Link, which is tucked inside Bukit Timah, and it has a higher land cost by approximately $150 per square foot. For resale options, nearby projects that recently obtained its TOP are smaller and with less than 200 units, such as Mui Residence, 15 Holland Hill, Van Holland, Hill on Holland, Wilshire Residence, etc. At 6th Avenue in Bukit Timah, we have a couple of recently TOP projects such as 4th Avenue Residences and Royal Green. These two are freehold and low-rise developments up to 6 stories high. Linden Green and 1 Holland Village are actually the strongest resale options, but the direct competitor is still 1 Holland Village Residences, and we will be using only OHV for comparison. If you want to find out how Skye at Holland stacks up against the other resale options, you know what to do, right? Just contact me for a one-to-one personalized consultation. Demand-wise, the majority of the buyers for 1 Holland Village Residences came from a private property address, making up 85% of the total buyers, while the balance 15% came from a HDB address. We are likely to see the same trend where there could be location upgrade from private property owners in the outskirts as well as buyers from the nearby landed enclaves. Not forgetting the $1 million HDB clusters nearby in Clementi, Ghim Moh and Queenstown, where these BTO owners are already sitting on good paper gains. So for supply and demand, I will be giving this a score of 3.5. If you have enjoyed the content so far, please help to give the video a like and subscribe to our channel to get more updates on the property market. The second factor is unit efficiency. So these floor plans are proven UOL layouts which are similar to Pine Tree Hill and Parktown Residences, so efficient and livable. But let's compare the 2, 3 and 4 bedder layouts with OHV. OHV 2 bed and 1 bath layout. Open concept kitchen along the entrance foyer. Not so ideal because it does not look spacious. So living and dining are placed together and the balcony is quite big. Looks to be similar in size as the common room. For Skye at Holland, the 6, 7, 8 square feet harmonized 2 bed 2 bath layout, your kitchen is tucked away in one corner, so the entrance looks more sleek and neat, a clear separation of dining and living areas, dumbbell layout for the 2 bedrooms with ensuite baths. So for the 3 bedder layout at OHV, the main drawbacks are that the dining area looks tight and the balcony is too large. Compare that with Skye's 3 bedder, the dining area is separate from the living area, so it looks more roomy. So balcony size is also smaller, so this gives you a bigger MBR and space for a dry kitchen. So the 4 bedder layouts at OHV are 2,000 square feet, so Skye at Holland's 4 bedder layouts will win by default. So evidently, Skye at Holland's floor plan layouts are much superior than that of 1 Holland Village, so I will give this a score of 4.5. The third factor, project size and quality. So Skye at Holland will have 666 units. This is considered quite high density at 5 units per 1,000 square feet of land. So good facilities but no tennis court. We do not have the split in land size between the private and service residences for OHV. So we can only compare to recent high-rise launches such as River Green and Promenade Peak, which will give us very similar density. And if we compare it to the condos near Queenstown MRT, Skye at Holland is actually lower in density compared to Sterling Residences, Commonwealth Towers and Queen's Peak. So in terms of facilities and exclusivity, Skye also surpasses OHV. For this, I will give this a score of 3.5. The fourth factor is entry price. So break-even price is estimated at $2,200 per square foot. If we factor in a 20 to 25% profit margin for Skye at Holland, we should see launch prices starting from $2,700 per square foot and average out at $3,100 per square foot. and this is just based on my own personal estimates. So based on the average price, this is about $280 higher than One Holland Village average prices for the last 5 years. One Holland Village has only one resale transaction to date, and that has a pretty high PSF of $3,781 per square foot, and there aren't enough resale transactions to support this single transaction. If we compare it to the recent new launches in the Zion Road and River Valley area, River Green sold at an average of $3,130 per square foot, while Promenade Peak sold at $3,343 per square foot during their launch weekend. In terms of land cost, Skye at Holland is also cheaper than the OCR GLS land at Chuan Grove and Bayshore and the CCR land at Holland Lane GLS. So for entry price, I would give this a score of 3. So moving on, the fifth factor is rentability. So this is in a prime location, but the implied rental yield at One Holland Village is low. It is just at 2.37%. So is this more for own stay or for investment? However, do note that this data might not be super accurate because the 2, 3, and 4 bedders at OHV can be oversized units. For example, its 2 bedders can go up to 1,100 square feet, 3 bedders at 1,700 square feet, and 4 bedders are at 2,000 square feet. So with the harmonized layouts and sizes at Skye at Holland, rental yield should improve, but again, this is very dependent on your entry price. So if you are buying it for investment, you should do more homework on the rental yields and things like that. So for rentability, I will give this a passing score of 2.5. For the sixth factor, which is schools, there are no primary schools within the 1 kilometer radius, but there are many reputable schools within the 2 km radius and beyond. So for this, I would give this a score of 2. So the seventh criteria is transformation. We are close to the One North Business Hub and the Jurong Lake District, which will be Singapore's second CBD. So for One North, we are already very established and mature in terms of the businesses and the companies over there. And there's also a professional workforce in the One North area. As for Jurong Lake District, it's still under development. We should see more, changes and more improvements probably taking place within the next 5 years. And if there is rejuvenation to the Holland Road Shopping Centre and the existing shophouses to further liven up the area, this could enhance the appeal and strengthen Holland Village positioning as a lifestyle hub. But the long-term upside might take some time, so I will give this a passing score of 2.5. And the last factor, this is amenities. So Holland Village is already an established lifestyle hub with mini malls such as your One Holland Village, your Raffles Holland V. You have your Cold Storage and NTUC Finest, cafes, restaurants, banks, and pubs under a 8-minute walk. And you have your MRT within a 5-minute walk as well. So in terms of amenities, we are really pretty much up there. So this will be a score of 4. Based on our scorecard, Skye at Holland gets a final weighted rating of 3.2 out of 5, which indicates it meets our criteria. Now, this new launch may not be suitable for everyone. It will attract those who seek lifestyle conveniences, a prime location, and a quality project from the established developers who are behind it. However, the high density, lack of nearby schools, and the possible noise from the vibrant Holland Village may deter some buyers. If you are considering this project, my advice is to set a walkaway price. Don't get caught up in the hype. Whether it makes sense depends on your personal situation, your budget, your timeline, and whether you are buying this for own stay or for investment. I've run the numbers comparing Skye at Holland with the nearby launches and resale options. If you'd like me to walk you through them side by side, do reach out and I'll be happy to share them with you. We've come to the end, and if you enjoy the content so far, please help to give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment with your questions, and I will see you in the next one.